In 1993, Abacha had hijacked the government, ending the interim administration led by Ernest Shonekan, and with him rose Lieutenant General Oladipo Diya as Abacha's chief of staff, his right-hand man and second-in-command, who played a key role in the junta. Diya was seen as loyal and reliable until cracks began to show. Differences in style, ethnic tensions, and political ambitions slowly unraveled the relationship. Diya, a Yoruba man from Ogun State, grew uneasy with Abacha's hardline stance against pro-democracy activists from the southwest after the annulment of the June 12, 1993 election, won by Moshood Abiola, a Yoruba businessman. Abacha, a Kanuri man from Kano, leaned heavily on his northern military circle, the so-called Kaduna Mafia, and loyalists like Major General Ishaya Bamayi, General Ibrahim Sabo, and General Abdul Salami Abubakar. By 1994 to 1995, mistrust had thickened. Diya was branded soft and unreliable, while he himself feared he was being set up for elimination. He had already survived several suspicious attempts on his life. Then in March 1995, Abacha announced a failed coup plot involving former head of state General Olusegun Obasanjo and General Shehu Musa Yar'Adua. Both men were arrested. Yar'Adua would later die in Abakaliki prison in 1997, while Obasanjo was sentenced to life imprisonment. Many saw this as Abacha's way of silencing enemies and a warning shot at Diya. That warning turned real 2 years later. By December 1997, Abacha declared another coup plot, this time pointing fingers directly at his deputy lieutenant, General Oladipo Diya, alongside Major General Abdul Karim Adisa Major, General Tajuddin Olanrewaju, and others. Diya was invited to the presidential hall at Aso Rock. Believing it was business as usual with his commander-in-chief, he walked straight into a trap and was arrested on the spot. The betrayal ran deep. General Ishaya Bamayi, who had appeared as a confidant, was revealed as Abacha's planted loyalist. He had infiltrated the alleged coup circle, reported every move, and delivered Diya to the firing line. Dragged before a special military tribunal headed by General Victor Malu, Diya was publicly humiliated. Witnesses recall him falling to his knees before Abacha, begging for his life. A Yoruba general reduced before the northern cabal he once served under. On the 28th of April 1998, the tribunal sentenced Diya and the others to death by firing squad. But fate intervened. On the 8th of June 1998, before the execution could be carried out, General Sani Abacha died suddenly in Abuja, officially of a heart attack, though whispers of poisoning have never faded. The man who decided the fate of others was himself undone by fate. Power shifted to General Abdul Salami Abubakar, who quickly commuted the death sentences and freed the detainees. Obasanjo walked free. Diya too was released, stripped of his rank, stripped of honor, but alive. For Diya, it was survival laced with irony. He was the last to know of the supposed coup, betrayed by those closest, and accused of plotting a succession that was never his design. He had walked into Aso Rock as Abacha's deputy and walked out of prison a man who had stared death in the face, only to live because his executioner died first.